Ah, I gotta start being a little more assertive when my family's in town. Being like, listen, it's getting late. I gotta drive back home. I gotta go home so I can get some sleep. So I'm not incredibly drowsy every morning. Eh, I don't care. It's still worth it. It's still my family. But yeah, pretty obvious. My low is the fact that I'm pretty exhausted right now. But my high is, you know, I got to spend the evening with my parents and my ex step grandmother who's visiting in town. This was great. Um, and speaking of low high and act of kindness, my act of kindness was I actually helped around the house and I visited. Basically, my mom and my ex step grandmother went to the lake and took care of a few things, brought some things back out of like the refrigerators and stuff for us to use later on. So I put some of that stuff away. I helped my mom put some of the summer furniture away at her house. I also helped make dinner or give advice as how to make dinner. So it was a good dinner overall too. But I'll get to that momentarily. Good morning and happy Thursday, everybody. It's momentarily now. So, man, dinner was great. We had like mini baked potatoes. Like they were like mini russets, so you could pretty much have like 2 or 3 baked potatoes each. It was really good. Mushrooms, Brussels sprouts, sliced tomatoes, and we had steaks for dinner. It was it was really good, and it was actually really funny because my mom really loves. I know my mom knows not what she does, but she loves her steak like medium well or like well done, and it looked it when she was done with hers. Luckily, though, everyone else, i.e., my father, myself, and my ex grandmother, we got ours medium rare because I was around to make sure nothing bad happened. Uh, Forgive my mom, oh steak fans. She knows not what she does. I had to bring that up. And after we had dinner, it was a perfect way to have some ice cream. We just had like vanilla ice cream with chocolate syrup at home. It was nice. And that was all while watching The Masked Singer, which I will now talk about now. So, The Masked Singer was absolutely fun to watch. And if nothing else, I probably will visit. I don't think I'll make a habit of this because, again, in terms of whether or not I'm tired in the morning, it's completely destroyed me. But The Masked Singer is fun to watch, but it actually is a lot more fun to watch if you're with a group of people, like obviously I was last night. So with that said, we had a 5 contestants, including a new wild card. That was really nice. There was the Banana Split did "Cry Me a River" by Michael Bublé, which I'm not gonna lie, like, because if you watch TV to any extent, you've obviously seen the bubbly commercials. It's basically like a seltzer water drink or something, and Michael Bublé wants to change the name to Bublé because the same name, whatever. I mean, I get why it's funny. It just doesn't really quite do it for me. The Cupcake sang "Finesse" by Bruno Mars, which I'll get into. Which the Cupcake was the one who got eliminated. I'll get to that momentarily. The Queen of Hearts did "La Vie en Rose" by Edith Piaf, or Piaf. That was very good. Mallard did "My House" by Flo Rida, which my mom doesn't really like the Mallard's costume, which I can kind of see why. In a show that's sort of like big and colorful and really pops out at you, Mallard's costume really does have a few sort of dark tones to it, which I mean, it's a mallard is a duck that looks like that. I don't really know what to say. But now we get to the wild card, who was the caterpillar, who's saying, "If I were a boy" by Beyonce, which is even cooler considering that the caterpillar was a boy underneath the costume. So caterpillar was great. They actually had a really good theme for date night where it was basically like a date night theme. And it was really fun. Where, like, at the end of each song, the judges had to do, like, ask them, like, rapid fire questions to see, like, who's compatible with who. Which, alright, so that's how speed dating works, huh? I've never gone speed dating, so I would have no idea if that's how it works or not. But anyway, let's get to the elimination, and it wound up being the cupcake, as I said before. And here's the thing: I knew by the costume and how the cupcake walked, I knew it was going to be a woman underneath the costume, and my parents and my grandmother all thought that the cupcake was a dude. Just because of the way the cupcake was singing, which, hello, great singers have a wide variety of range. Full disclosure, my back when I was in high school, my range was like soprano too. I could probably still hit that. Like soprano too and baritone for me. Like that's my range, which is a pretty big range. If anyone's singing or musically inclined, then you know how big of a range that is. I don't know the exact note, but I know that, but it's a pretty wide range. Anyway, it wound up being Ruth Pointer from the Pointer Sisters, who I actually had no idea who it was, but my parents knew. And my father was like, back in the 70s, man, the Pointer Sisters were it. I believe it, because Ruth Pointer was really good. Although, it really was kind of sad, because Ruth Pointer and her other sister, Anita, were supposed to be on stage together as like a pair of cupcakes. But for whatever reason, she's like sick or in the hospital or something like that. So, Ruth had to carry on, and she did great. No complaints here. And so, with that said, well, I'm looking at the list of like all of the other contestants that are left. There's quite a few left, and to my recollection, there's two that we've never seen before because of the wild card thing. So, without the wild cards, you have the caterpillar, the queen of hearts, the mallard, the banana split, the pepper, the hamster, the skunk, and the bull. Again, there's two more wild cards, but I'm not going to... I'm looking at who they are right now. I'm not going to give them away yet. It wouldn't be right. Just like not making today's NFL pick would not be right. Hence why I'm wearing the jersey this morning. So, I'm going to completely avoid what happened the other day and make it short by just saying what the NFL pick is right now, and I'm picking the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yes, I know I actually am not looking at the schedule right now. I just brought up the schedule right now. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are playing the Eagles. I actually remember my mom looking that up last night. And first of all, it's the Eagles. I do not like the Eagles. So why would I pick the Eagles? Yeah, I'm picking the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Bucs are on a roll. Their defense is kind of looking suspect, honestly. I mean, it's not as bad. It's not remotely as bad as, say, Kansas City's or the Jaguars or maybe even the Jets. But it's still sort of looking kind of iffy. Kind of suspect, actually. But yeah, that's my pick for tonight's game, picking the Tampa Bay Buccaneers over the Philadelphia Eagles. And come to think of it, let me get back to, you know what? I kept forgetting to do this. Hold on. Trying to do this. Okay, so I want to say I'm 10-6 for last week, but I want to make sure I did this right. So that was a game we got wrong. That was a game we got wrong. That was a game I got wrong. So that's 3 I've gotten wrong so far. That was a game I got wrong. So hold on. Let me just look up one thing. Because I was wrong about the Rams winning. I was wrong about the Falcons winning. I'm sorry, I should have done this a lot earlier. I was right about the Vikings winning. Remember that. Wrong about the Eagles, so that's 3. I was wrong about the Packers winning, so that's 4. I was wrong about the Bears winning, that's 5. And I was wrong about the Chargers winning, so that's 6. So, yes, I am currently now 10-6. And I'm now going to jot that in my little thing on my computer right now. If I can quickly load for a moment. There we go. Alright, so I'm now 10 and oh no, wrong button there. And 6. Actually, for those of you who are keeping score at home, let's see. I was 11-5 for 4 weeks in a row, thus making my right to wrong ratio 44-20. So 44 plus 10 equals 54, and 20 plus 6 is 26. I am now 54-26 on the year. I still think I'm doing pretty good. Well above 500. I think I can keep this ratio going for a little while longer. Actually, one last thing. Kids, always gotta make sure that you double save. You just do. Let's say once. And there we go. That was easy. So anyway, my plan for today is, well, funny enough, I hope you enjoy this hair because I'm actually getting my haircut today. Yeah, it's about time for a haircut. I really think it's due. I was due for one. It's actually kind of long in the back, and I know it's getting long when my mom offers because, like, for whatever reason, I have hair that, like, grows, like way back here. Not like a mullet, obviously, but still kind of long. My mom offers to, like, shave that or whatever, and she actually offered to do that last night. I'm like, Mom, I'm actually getting my haircut today. Or, it was, yes, she says, I'm actually getting my haircut tomorrow, I said. So, yeah, tomorrow being today, that is. So I'm getting my haircut today. And so there really wasn't any there's no need to get rid of it because I'm shaving off anyway. Still, it's fun to, think about and, I pretty much just get it like really, really short so I don't have to do anything for like another 3 months. But honestly, if I remember correctly, it's going to be almost like 2 weeks before I'll be able to do the state of my being address, which I should probably get into preparing for, by the way. Although, as of this moment in time, I can tell you that, and I'm not going to wood so I don't jinx it, that these last 100 days have been pretty solid. But again, I'll have to get into more of that when we actually get to October 31st. Yeah, the Save My Being address is going to be on Halloween. But until then, like, favorite, share, subscribe button, follow me on social media platforms, on YouTube. I'm very humble in this video for all of you guys who are watching Joe for the movie. A wonderful, wonderful Thursday. Remember, you guys have talk to you. We're going to back. Take care and make good choices. See ya. And I actually can't wait to see, because I'm actually seeing my family tonight too. We're having breakfast for dinner. Can't wait. See ya.